Hey, what's up, Buck fans? Real Bucks Talk back with you yet again. We're going to go over the defense versus the New Orleans Saints in that Week 1 loss. What is it that caused us to lose the game? I wouldn't necessarily blame it fully on the defense, but they're the ones that don't allow points. So let's go over the first touchdown of the game. This is the screen to Kamara. Who made the mistakes? Who didn't get there? Pretty much, if you look at it, he goes untouched into the end zone. Who made the mistakes, Bless? Where was it?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like Devin White reads this right away, but unfortunately, he gets cut blocked, and you just can't allow that to happen. He gets cut blocked by 62 here. Just got to find a way to beat that block and be able to get into that play. Bad angles here by Whitehead and Sean Murphy Bunting. You like to see one of them. Actually, Sean Murphy Bunting does the right thing. He's forcing the player back inside. So if Whitehead's more on top of this play, like he should be, you probably have a stop and a minimal gain. So just it happens. I mean, guys took the wrong route and got blocked, and it's an easy score for Kamara.
Yeah, so, I mean, you should never go untouched, 15, 20 yards down the field. So, I mean,
Right.
to me, like, Whitehead, he's going straight down. He needs to kind of cut this to the side. He sees where Kamara's going. He's going to the ball instead of where the ball's going to be, kind of thing.
Yeah, and if anything, you want to force Kamara to cut this back to the middle of the
Yeah,
field because you got guys,
help.
on that side. You got Winfield Jr. coming across. So if anything, he could probably make the tackle. So yeah, it's just poor execution, and it sucks that it was on third down too.
Yeah, that's always the worst. Now the second touch. This one kind of sucks. Carlton Davis had a good day all game, and they have him motioning out. I think BA called this the Jerry Rice play. They just kind of single him out, just misses this tackle, even gets a flag on the play. To me, the only way you can stop this, pretty much, is just well drawn out play. Is if he can make this tackle here, or if Adams can come off his man faster, just lets his tight end go to the safety, come off and help. That's the only other way I can kind of see this happening, but really well-designed play. What'd you like?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to give that one to the Saints. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all there really is to say about it. It's just a well-executed play, and Carlton just misses the tackle, and good
He's
score for
upset,
the
too.
Saints. Yeah, he knows it's a play he should have, but yeah, I mean, it happens.
And here's another big play of the game that everyone blamed on Jamel Dean up at the top of your screen, but it's a cover two. These two safeties need to cover deep zones of the field, and pretty much Adams just lets that whole zone get taken up because he bites on this underneath route. He's got to know his assignment. He's got to help out Jamel Dean. Jamel Dean just trusting that safety's going to be there. He's not, and Dean looks like the butthole, but really, it's not his job to be there. What'd you like?
Yeah, you said it perfectly. I mean, this is just. I mean, this was their only explosive play of the game. I mean, until you get later in the fourth quarter, but I mean, the Bucs did a good job of keeping everything in front of them for the most part. And this, you just, safety misreads it. He comes up. He thinks, the guy in the middle of the field is going to be wide open. And Jamel, thinks he's got help. So it's unfortunate,
Yeah.
but, stuff like that happens from time to time.
Yeah. And then here's another big play they had that they didn't even convert. It was more us shooting ourselves in the foot. This is the flag on Jordan Whitehead, middle of your field. So, I mean, overall, the defensive scheme of it, pretty damn cool. I mean, look at Whitehead drops inside. He's almost like a middle linebacker, middle of the field. SMB drops back as a deep safety. You have two deep safeties, almost a cover two look. Brees tries to throw this down the field. It's covered well, and SMB pretty much almost comes down with an interception. But here comes the flag because Whitehead's a little too handsy.
Yeah, it was a great play call as far as defensive coverage. I mean, they had it locked up. I mean, the only negative maybe is Kamara's wide open here at the bottom of the screen, but it's well executed as far as coverage, and it's just unfortunate. It should have been an interception. Should be Bucks ball on this, and especially it's unfortunate because it was 3rd and 14. So yeah, you would like to see them convert this play without the interference. And if they had one more second, I mean, JPP was so damn
Yeah.
close to getting a sack here. I mean, Drew just gets it out in the blink of time.
All right, so another flag that was a big play, took away an interception. Carlton Davis here, bottom of your screen. Again, a little too handsy. Pokes it, pretty much hugs Michael Thomas, SMB, and intercepts the ball. And what's funny, Jameis Winston over here coming to talk to SMB. But the flag's gotta stop. You can't give the ball away. You can't give yards to the offense, especially a Drew Brees-led offense. And we need turnovers. What'd you see?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just another missed opportunity, and that was really the theme of this game for the Bucs. It's just, yeah, I mean, Carlton. I mean, that's going to happen. I mean, Carlton was playing so well all game, and he had a great game regardless. Just got a little bit, like you said, too handsy. S&B did come down with that one, so that's good to see.
Right,
but
opportunistic right there.
right. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that improves where we can get more interceptions.
Yeah. And then probably the ugliest play of the game. Mike Edwards, I don't know what you're doing. A lot of people said maybe Jordan Mickenzie just call this off. Just ugly all around. Then they're looking at each other like, who the heck? Whose fault is this? You don't need stuff like this. Winning football doesn't look like that. But let's go to positives. JPP, only sack of the game. I don't know how you leave him uncovered. And he just eats. Drew Brees slammed down. And then you see his awesome celebration he did all last year. If only we could see.
Yeah, I mean that's something. Yeah, it's something I mentioned in the podcast. Attack 62. They finally did it, and you get your first sack. So really good job there.
They're coming up A gaps. Devin White coming in too. Overall, the defense played amazing, and let's give some more props to some of our other guys. Carlton Davis here again on Michael Thomas. Very aggressive player. Gets in the way of the ball, makes a play on the ball. And look how he twists, too. He's facing Michael Thomas, plants, jumps, turns, swats at the ball. Really good play.
Yeah, that's just great footwork. And this is where he's come so far. I mean, him covering in the slot there and just being able to be aware of where his other guys are at, doesn't get tangled up here, as they're trying to run a pick play. So he reads it well and just makes a nice athletic play on the football.
Possibly top 10 corner.
Yeah.
Covering Michael Thomas again. He's following him all around the field. Punches at the ball here, trying to knock this ball out. Very minimal gain. Just playing good all game. We mentioned this over and over.
Yeah, and this is something we saw from Carlton last year, especially in the second half of the year. I mean, he was just on top of guys constantly, and he did a great job against Michael here in the slot again. Just minimal gain, and that's what he was doing pretty much all day last week.
Let's move forward. So now we're going to look at him in the running game. Big play here. He doesn't make the official tackle, but the react comes in, cuts these two linemen in between, gets Kamara to jump back inside. And who's there to finish the play? Devin White.
Yeah, this is just showing Carlton's awareness. You see how far he's come. I mean, he's just reading so much quicker, and he does affect the play here as he's gonna chop through there, and he kind of gets Kamara there on the leg. So it's a really good play by him. And then, Devin White and company finishing.
Almost horse kicks him. Look at his back leg.
Yep. And I believe now we're going to look at Sean Murphy-Bunting, who's come a long way. I mean, he's just so smart. I mean, look at this read and react. He understands the concepts. He understands that the tight end's running in and out. It's basically a stick concept, and he's just going to stick the tight end right here.
Yeah, the second the ball hits his hands, SMB's unloading.
Yeah, and just perfect form, good tackle technique, take out the hip. Really good job.
Yeah, and then check his confidence out, hyping the train up here. I love the confidence in all of our secondary, too. Mm-hmm. So you're going to check this out. We mentioned Carlton Davis. We're mentioning SMB. These guys grew big time over the offseason.
I love this play. This is a great play by Murphy-Bunting again. Understanding that his guy's not going to be out there in the flat. He knows the tight end's covered up. So he's just going to come in and pressure the quarterback. Does a great job of almost forcing an interception here. Winfield almost came close to getting this football. So just a heads-up play again by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
You're pretty much saying he's guarding no one. He's empty. So get after the quarterback. My zone's clear. So let me get after it, make a play impact on the ball. And like you said, Winfield almost comes out. Interception. Keep going on. SMB, read and react. He's right here at the top of your screen. Sees Kamara going out in the flats. Let's make a play. This kind of help out with the rest of the defense. Make sure the ball's going to him first. Don't jump the gun yet. Read your keys in front of you. Then get downhill. And then the rest of the defense just slaughters. Yeah, last year we saw Jamel Dean was really good in man defense. And they were like, don't put him in zone. Just have him see one guy. Read and react what's in front of you. Oh, He's throwing it down below. The first down marker is here. Don't let him get that first down. Jamel Dean just read and react like a damn linebacker. And then Whitehead again flying in late. Okay, now let's check out Jamel Dean in the running game. You're going to have Armstead come out here, pull around. Jamel Dean's going to come and undercut his legs, feeding the rest of the defense. Jordan Whitehead, Levante David finishing. But to me, the one who makes the play is Jamel Dean sacrificing himself to take on a much bigger player.
Yeah, this is what you call team defense, and this is what's necessary to be the best run defense in the league, and that's something the Bucs are definitely showing already. I mean, shutting down Kamara like they did, so really good job there.
And then this is called havoc. Check out your middle linebackers crossing over in this A-gap blitz. Then you have your two big boys in Nacho and Vita Vea going wide. So this center has a hard job to decide who the hell do I go after. I know you saw a lot on the screen, but this is what this is. This is havoc on screen.
Yeah, this is just a perfectly called play. This is what Todd Bowles likes to do. Run those cross dogs and just have, like you said, havoc up the middle. I mean, it's hard to stop both Levante and Devin White. That's just too much speed. You know, one of them's going to win, and they both win and make the play.
Nasty defense. Potential to be extremely nasty. Then Devin White, middle of your screen. Just check out everyone in this outside of the screen, too. JPP drives his man upfield. Or that's not JPP. That's Golson drives his man upfield. JPP drives his man. Everyone's coming from this side, and then Devin White just goes up and open a gap here. Wide open. Then just look at this. Like we mentioned, running game. We dominate the running game. And then Whitehead just throwing his man down. Now let's check out Devin White. Read and react. His man's on Kamara. Reading back in his zone. Reading the keys again in front of him. Sees him getting rid of the ball. Kamara, you're done. Like a damn crocodile.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you call the eraser. I mean, Devin White's just going to take Kamara out pretty easily. But I like how he does a good job, like you said, reading. He understands guys coming across, so he's just staying there just in case. And then coming downhill fast and aggressive, making the tackle.
Yeah, not overly committing. But when he does, he commits.
Yep.
Keep going on. William Golson. He did this a couple times last year. But, I mean, it's a damn bear coming after you. Poor guy.
Yeah, I mean, we did a film study on William Golson earlier in the offseason, and he's just come a long way. You like seeing him make plays like this because I mean, he just does his job very well. So really good. Love the celebrations.
And then people are wondering, what did Antoine Winfield do? Aggressive player. Extremely aggressive player. They have him blitzing off the edge here. Look at Kamara trying to come up and get him on a block here. He just read and reacts extremely quick, gets around him like he didn't even attempt to block him. Quick move. And Drew Brees like, holy crap, I gotta get rid of it. Barely gets rid of it, and down he goes. Really good play.
Yeah, Winfield is just a very instinctive player. I love his smarts. I mean, that's just awesome to see. Like, just beat Kamara like a drum like that, and then attack downhill on Drew Brees. Does a great job of making sure this is incomplete.
No wasted movements, pretty much.
Exactly.
And now him in coverage. You see him in the middle of the field. He knocks this ball down, but let's let him run first. Reading the guy coming across the field. Drew Brees with a dangerous throw here. Almost comes down with an interception. Look at that full extension trying to get the interception on the ball.
Yeah, I love his just ability to cover ground. I mean, him in the middle of the field right here, he reads it just so quick. I mean, he understands the flow is going this way. So he's already running with this guy, staying in coverage. I like the little hand placement there. And then, yeah, I mean, just so close to getting his first pick as a Buccaneer. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, the future's bright for this defense. I mean, we're only going to grow and grow and grow. You saw what the secondary did. Hope we highlighted that enough. Antoine Winfield, hopefully he continues to grow throughout the year. But other than that, guys, if you like the content, make sure to like, subscribe, and always, we'll see you to the next one.